Welcome back to Virtual Reality. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. Now we will see the next episode of the Virtual and Augmented Reality Weekly News. Today with the following topics. Budget cuts gets a PlayStation VR release date. Virtual reality at a university, surgical training in multiplayer. HP Reverb gets a new headset that's called G2. Beat Saber gets a new music pack. Everything about Half-Life Alyx Release, and of course the newest releases and sales. So guys, I know the current situation is very bad for the whole planet. It's very bad times, but we will get through this. So after the weekly news, I will talk a little bit about this. It's very important for me. But the most important message is for me to you: respect the rules that we have in all the countries. Respect the rules, follow the rules. Very important. So you can find everything about VR and AR on this channel. Thanks to my sponsors VoodooDE VR, Opperman Events, Nursing Skills, Andi De Velzer, VR Ambassador and Alpha Blend Interactive. Let's have some fun with the weekly news and let's go.
VoodooDE.
So I'm a big fan of budget cuts, as you perhaps know. I played it on Steam VR with the Index. And now I can tell you the final release date of the game on the PlayStation VR platform. And this is May the 15th in 2020. So from this date you can play it on your PlayStation VR. It's a very cool stealth game. You have to sneak around and kill robots from behind and throw knives and stuff. And it's not easy, I can tell you. I died a lot of times, but I love it. So mark May the 15th in your calendar and then you can play it on your PlayStation VR. So in these times of coronavirus, we mostly stay at home. We cannot visit schools, we cannot visit university, and of course we cannot visit these types of lectures you can see here. If you sit here and the professor is telling you stuff in the university, and this doesn't work at the moment. And for this, I get a cool email from it's called Technische Hochschule Ostwestfalen-Lippe. This is in Germany, and they made virtual reality lectures. That means you can sit there, wear your VR headset, and then listen to what he's saying. And also, there are virtual reality elements. He'll show that to you. Oh, I'm sorry for the lag. This is my computer. Normally the videos are very smooth, but you can see that here. He's showing some stuff, some virtual reality elements, and then goes to the other side, and then he shows the other element. And this is really awesome. So you can sit back and sit on your couch and listen to that stuff, and it's great. It's a good idea. I think it's not only in Germany. Perhaps you have some other examples from United States where this is the same, and people can check it out from at home with a virtual reality headset. So if you want to check this out, I put a link in the description below. Surgical training in virtual reality. That's very interesting. And this comes from the company Precision OS. And they already had a surgical training, but now I can show you at the beginning, we have support for up to 5 multiplayer players, I would say. And as you can see, one of the guys is giving instructions and the others are listening. And then they start to do their work. I don't know what they are doing there. This is not my my work, but it looks very interesting. The good thing is that they can work from remote. So for example, one of them sits in India, the other in the United States, and they can work together in one room and train the surgeries. And this is so awesome. This is really awesome. And if you are interested in that, you can go here to Precision OS. Just click the link. You can find everything in the description below and check this out for yourself. HP teasered a new virtual reality headset. As you perhaps know, they had the HP Reverb, and this is a very high resolution VR headset where you can play like simulations like X-Plane or Project Cars, and this headset is really made for these simulations. I mean, the controllers and the tracking of the controllers is not as good as Lighthouse or the Oculus Rift tracking. It works, but I would not totally recommend to play like Half-Life Alyx with that. It works, but it's not perfect. But now they teasered the G2 headset. What do we know about this headset? Nothing. It's only a teaser. So it looks like this here. And if we check out the two cameras, one could mean that it's still the mixed reality camera tracking with two cameras. I mean, that works. But we also know that they work together with Valve and Microsoft. And I mean, Valve? Does that mean they perhaps include Lighthouse tracking or something like that? We don't know. This doesn't look like Lighthouse tracking, but sometimes the sensors are behind the cover, so perhaps they surprise us. I think the resolution will be the same than Reverb or even higher. I think the field of view will be the same, but there will be some improvements, I think. We will see. I mean, it's called a G2, so perhaps Reverb G2. This is like the Rift and Rift S or something like that. We will see. I tell you as soon as I know more. There is a new music pack for Beat Saber, and that's called Timbaland, and you can have it now. And there are 5 songs included, and they are $8. And if you want to pay them per song, it's $2 per song. And you can find the list of the tracks here. I don't know them, to be honest. I'm not sure. I have this music pack. I got it from Oculus, and I will show it soon. One only problem is the copyright stuff. So it could be the case that that there are some problems with copyright. I will try it, and if it's possible, I will show it on my channel, and then we will see. So, are you still a fan of Beat Saber? Do you buy the official music packs, or do you rather play custom songs? Write it in the comments below. Holy moly! Now, we can play Half-Life Alyx now. And I mean, I told that to you before. This game, I had the chance to play it before release, and it's a blast. It's the best thing I ever played. And you can see it here. Look at this. 98% positive reviews. 98%. This is fucking awesome. Sorry. But it's true. The hype was worth every single second. It's a blast. It's great. It's the best you can ever play. And not even on Steam, even on Metacritic, we have 93% and user score 9%. This is great. It's great. It's great. And I can tell you, it's totally worth it. Just buy it. I mean, it's $50, but I would even pay $300 for this game. So if you know my channel, I showed a lot of games over the last years, and there's a lot of shit. So I don't know how many VR games we have, like over 1,000 on Steam, and 95% of that is bullshit. It's crap, it's shit, it's not worth playing. And I try to figure out which games are worth playing, and there are not so many, to be honest. We have to be honest here, okay? And I mean, Half-Life Alyx is awesome. I love what Valve is doing. It's totally worth. But the only thing I'm afraid of is that Half-Life Alyx is the best game ever in virtual reality and stays the best VR game ever. So I have no idea which company is able to do something like this. I cannot tell you. I mean, Oculus, of course. Oculus has Asgard's Wrath, Stormland and stuff. But even these games are not minimum as good as this one. So this is gonna be hard times for the next upcoming VR games. If you played Half-Life Alyx, you cannot play a stupid wave shooter. So for example, I still get a lot of emails by independent developers that do some like still fucking wave shooters, and they write me something like, yeah, we have a very innovative game, it's awesome, check out the trailer, can you show it on your channel? And then I click on the trailer, and what do I see? 2 weapons and some drones flying in the sky, and it says wave 1, and then you shoot the drones. What the actual fuck are they thinking? Nobody wants to play these kind of games anymore. Don't do any of these stupid wave shooters anymore. Thank you. We need this. We need this. This is innovative gameplay. This is awesome. Everything is awesome on this game. Story, controls, sound, atmosphere, everything. This is the place to be. And if you have some people that say, virtual reality is at the beginning, you cannot do good games with that, the controls suck, show them Half-Life Alyx and they shut their mouth. I can tell you, it's great. But yeah, we will see the upcoming virtual reality games. It will be very hard for me to play other VR games when I played Half-Life Alyx. It would be very hard for me. So guys, just buy it, just play it. And I really hope there will be some more mods like multiplayer and stuff. There is even a mod where you can play Half-Life Alyx without VR. But guys, please do not play it without VR. It doesn't work. This game is made for VR. You feel it every second. Don't try to do it without VR. Just buy a virtual reality headset. Not now because of the corona crisis, but after the crisis. I hope this will be over soon. I don't know. And then the prices of the VR headsets will be going down again, and they will be available again, I hope. And then play it in VR. Play it in VR. Best thing to play it in VR is with the index controllers and a good headset. I mean, you can play it with the old Vive, you can play it with the Vive Pro, you can play it with the Pimax headsets, all the headsets with a lighthouse tracking where you can connect the index controllers. They are perfect for this game. I mean, it still works on the Oculus Touch controllers, and it still works on the mixed reality controllers and the Vive ones, but it's really much better on the index controllers. Awesome. So guys, that was enough from Half-Life Alyx. I hope you played it already, perhaps to the end, I don't know, but we will see. So it's awesome. Thank you for playing this. Oh yes, let's check out the releases this week. Oh my god, there is it again. Half-Life Alyx is released, you can play it now. Awesome. And then we have Kessler Effect. This is an interactive adventure movie where you can check out the story and interact sometimes with the environment. Then we have Down the Rabbit Hole. I already showed that on my channel. It's a really good adventure with not too easy puzzles. We have to interact with 2 characters at the same time, and this is a really good game. The Room VR Dark Matter. I already have this game. I didn't have time to show it at release. I'm sorry for that, but I will show it as soon as possible. I think it's very good. The reviews are very good. Then we have Spellpunk VR. We are 2 superheroes, or 1 superhero, and we fight against another superhero with powers, with I don't know, strange fireballs or whatever. And you can play it in PvP if you like. ATEC Cybernetic VR. This game is older, but now we have the final release version, and I can recommend this. This is a really good shooter, good graphics, good controls, and you can play it on all the VR headsets. Really good. Then on the Quest platform, we also have Down the Rabbit Hole, we also have the Room VR, a Dark Matter, and we have B-Team. This is a casual game where you choose between different superheroes, and you have to choose the correct superhero for the current situation. And then on the Rift Oculus platform, we also have Down the Rabbit Hole, and we have a VR museum about blacksmithing. And in the actual Corona times, this is really good because mostly you cannot visit real museums, but you can go to virtual museums, and this is really good. And then we have Sweet Tooth. We ride a colorful unicorn, and we have to collect candy. Oh my god. On the PlayStation VR platform, there is nothing new this week. And let's check out the sales this week. So, Kali and the Reaperman is awesome. It's a cool co-op game and it's 35% off. Then we have Form. This is a must-buy. It's a very cool puzzle game with awesome graphics and it looks great in VR. It's 65% off. Then we have Trover Saves the Universe. It's a very fun adventure with jump and run stuff, 30%. The Gallery 1 and 2, you can have it for 60% off. Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes. It's a co-op game, very cool, 50% off. Then on the Oculus Quest, you can have Death Horizon Reloaded, a cool shooter for 20% off, and Thrift to Fight, a boxing game, 20% off. Then we have on the Oculus Rift platform Shadow Legend, cool RPG, 40% off. Also Trover Saves the Universe, 30% off. Raw Data, a very cool shooter, 77% off. Pros Enlightenment, horror adventure, 54% off. Here also Form, 64% off. And on the PlayStation VR, Sky Jumping Pro, 50%. Everybody's Golf, 50%. Space Junkies and Arena Shooter, 75%. Deracine Must Buy, 66%, a very cool adventure. Transference and horror adventure, 40%. Torn and adventure, 50% off. Star Trek Bridge Crew, I love this game. It's a cool multiplayer game, 33% off. Ultra Wings, the flight simulator, 68% off. Doom VFR, 50% off. Really cool but brutal shooter and one of the biggest RPG games, The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim VR, 70% off. So guys, before I say goodbye, I have to tell you again, please, I know the situation sucks at the moment, very hard, but we will get through this together, okay? The times are bad, I know there are countries where the virus is spreading so fast, like in Italy, Spain, even here in Germany and in the United States, and there are a lot of people dying. And guys, please listen to me. Stay the fuck at home. Don't go outside as when it's possible. I know it's hard, but don't do that. Order your stuff online or whatever. Wash your hands all the times. Don't touch anybody. Don't come next to anybody. It's very important. The people that still don't believe it, it's very, very dangerous. So please respect the rules that we have in all the countries. In Germany, for example, we have a situation where when you are outside, you don't have to go to groups more than 2 people. So if you go outside with 3 people, you have to pay a fine of 200 euro per person. So respect these rules. I don't know the rules in United States. For example, I think there's a lockdown in New York and in California, I think. I don't know. But I mean, I don't care about the country now, about the countries. We are all in the same boat. The whole planet has to come together now. And everybody has to work on this. So respect the rules. Please, guys, don't go outside. Don't spread the fucking virus anymore. Try to do your best. I try my best. I stay at home. I'm at home since 3 weeks or something like that. So please, listen to me. Do that. Help that we get rid of this shit. I mean, nobody ever expected that something like this could happen. But now we have it. And we have to take care of it all together. The whole planet. Everybody. So, thank you guys for listening. And please respect the rules. So, we will get through this together. I'm very sure, and there will be much better times coming, I'm sure. So guys, thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE